How's it going, guys? We got our Friday upload. I'm recording this on Thursday night because I believe I have the meta podcast to record tomorrow morning, and I got some shit I gotta upload and just a bunch of stuff I gotta take care of, so I might as well record in advance, make it a little bit easier on myself. So that explains the lighting since I'm recording at like 10:30. I also finished recording Amnesia episode 3. I figured I'd play it at night to get the optimal me getting in the moodness, so I'll probably leave a link to that in the description, probably upload that first, then this, and then whatever, we'll go from there. But today we have a match versus Dangerous36M. He already uploaded his end yesterday, so we've already seen it. It's the exact same match. It was still a very interesting match. For those of you that are not subscribed to him, I would suggest you go do that. But watch this video first. So we're going to go ahead and play it back right now. Okay, so as you can see, we brought a little bit of everything, and I don't know, I think I sped this up a little bit more than it needs to be, but we'll hope I can keep up. This is going to be in accelerated tempo. So he's going to lead off with a Nidoqueen. I'm leading off with an Aerofoon, which is something I hardly ever use. I don't know how to use these things. I thought I was using right, by going for Taunt on the first turn, but it turns out he goes for the Ice Beam. He's an offensive, or maybe he just, no, you know what, he does prove later. He does have the Stealth Rocks, but he does predict my Taunt, goes for the Ice Beam. He's going to predict my switch, go for the Fire Blast, probably to Cobalion to take that. But I go to Lapras because I was like, alright, I should be able to take an Ice Beam okay, and then I take the Fire Blast okay too. Now, I know that he has a couple other things that are going to want to take a Water move, and I do have Dual Stab here that'll hurt him pretty badly, so I decided to go for the Ice one. Pays off big because his Voltlos comes in and it freezes him, and I was like, alright, I'll take it out next turn, and then he gets the first turn Thaw, which is such a boner kill, because he's able to take me out in one shot, and then he just dies to the life of recoil. He had 3 health left, looking at his end, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but I can't really do anything about it. So he brings in what I think is his Dragonite at this point, but then he switches out, and then he goes into his Nidoqueen, I guess baiting me to go for the Rock Slide to try to break the multi-scale. Seems like a very valid play to me. So I believe he takes this opportunity to set up his rocks because he knows he can live any one single hit from me regardless of whether or not it's encouraged. Zen Headbutt does happen to be encouraged, but it does have the chance to miss. I figured I'd go for that instead of Earthquake just in case he wanted to go back to Dragonite yet again and get a safe Dragon Dance out. But here I switch it up as he goes from Nidoqueen to Espeon, I guess predicting my Zen Headbutt, and I go for the Earthquake, which would also be super effective and would have definitely done the job. Win the speed tie there, which is very nice. Hit him with a Rock Climb and all that. So it's pretty straightforward from here. Minus that whole Earthquake thing right there. I just switched that move just because I was able to. So he's gonna go for Dragon Dance, knowing he can take any single hit thanks to multi-scale, and he will actually outspeed me after this. So I don't know what kind of speed he's running, but it's more than plenty to outspeed me, which is very unfortunate. So he goes for the Roost on the same turn. I go for my Rock Slide, which is very disappointing that it misses. I do end up getting a decent amount of misses in this game, which kind of sucks. But yeah, Tauros has reached the end of the line here as I go for a Rock Climb, break the multi-scale, and he's going to take me out with the Dragon Claw. As long as he doesn't have the multi-scale up, I guess I'm okay with it. So I'll just play off of that, go from there, you know how it goes. And yeah, he's going to go, I'm going to go into my Cobalion here. And I'm going to bait him to go for the Earthquake. At least I thought he had Earthquake, so I go out to Aerofoon. And it turns out he actually has a Fire Punch instead. I'm like, oh man. I thought I had that, but I can't really use Aerofoon. I don't really like using it. So I don't know whose set that was, but it kind of ended up sucking anyway. So I bring in Cobalion again, and he ends up switching out. I guess for some reason, I don't know why he switched out. I guess maybe thinking that I could take a Fire Punch and I'd kill him with the Stone Edge. So he switches out to Nidoqueen, who would have resisted that. And that extra damage on the Stone Edge probably would have helped, probably would have taken it out, and now I wouldn't have taken the Earth Power damage from here, which is unfortunate that I missed Rock Slide and Stone Edge in one match. Rock moves in general aren't really giving me a good amount of luck here. So I'm going to go for a second Iron Head, since, 100% accurate and whatnot, should be able to hit anything hard that comes in. And he brings this thing in, his Emboar. I'm going to predict the Fire move because it's fairly obvious, coming from that guy, that he won't really go for his Fighting Stab. And even if he does, I could have predicted either one. He wasn't going to go for the Stone Edge on that one. So this, I think he was under the impression that this is my Scarf Chandelier. It's not. I brought my Specsman to this match, which explains why it one-shotted his Emboar after a +1. That's because I have Specs. It's +2. Now here is a very risky play he makes. He goes for the Flamethrower, predicting me to switch in because he was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. because if he went for Night Daze, I would have quad resisted with Cobalion, gotten my Justified boost, and if he went for Flamethrower and I stayed in, then I would have gotten a Flash Fire boost. So he was, you know, it was kind of tricky there, but he predicted very well. Predicted that I would want to get that Justified boost. It'd be a lot handier, since especially since I'm locked in with Shandera, I have more of an incentive to switch out. But I take a Zoroark out in one hit, win the speed tie there as well. I believe they're both base 105 or something of the sort. So heals for D-Dance, and right here I was I went for the T-Bolt over the Hidden Power because I didn't know what my Hidden Power was. And he's like, here, I'm gonna Roost on this turn, and you can go for it, because I was gonna do that anyway. And I was like, I'll just go for it, and it does jack shit. So I'm like, oh, fuck balls, it's grass. So I've been meaning to change it to ice. I've also been meaning to take a little bit of HP off my Murkrow, so it can take a couple rock switch-ins, but, you know, just keep procrastinating on all that shit, I guess. So I go for another T-Bolt in Vayne as he roosts up again, and he's gonna take me out next turn with a +2 Dragon Claw, I believe. So it was a very close game. I wish I had known right off the bat, or going into this match, that that Hidden Power happened to be ice or grass, because that definitely cost me the match. I could have just gone for the HP Ice on the first turn and handled that a little bit better. But I'm not sure if that would have won me it. I'm not sure if he had any health missing or whatnot at that point. But that's going to be the game, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'm pretty sure you've already... Did I say already twice? It's getting late. Anyways, you've already seen his end and whatnot. We will be recording the Meta Podcast tomorrow, and not really sure what else to talk about. Amnesia LP episodes go up whenever the hell I want them to go up, I guess. It's looking like a daily thing so far. I don't know, just to get through it as quick as I can, because that game, I leave it alone, I come back to it, I forget what I'm doing, and then I get ambushed, and then it's really scary, really scary. So, it's probably, let me check what time it is, just out of curiosity. It's like 11:40. I don't know why I'm recording it this late, but hopefully the lighting doesn't get fucked up. And I'll see you guys on Monday, or maybe I might upload something on Sunday. We'll see. I haven't decided yet, because summer. Anyways, streaming tonight, since I'm recording in advance. It's like Thursday. Weird. Anyways, I should be streaming tonight. So, yeah, I'll put link in the description and shit, links, whatever. Check description, end of video starts now. Bye.